Guys, you're interested in diet today. Now, this can be a very controversial topic for many people out there in today. What works best? Keto, vegan, carnivore, blah blah blah, goofy stuff, whole foods diet, bunch of bullshit, right? Well, everybody loves to say that they attest to one specific diet. Well, I'm here to tell you that through some research and through my own evidence with me and utilizing semen retention and diet, I have found what works best for me personally. Now, guys, this may shock some of you. This may open your mind to some different things, but I believe that anytime the mass media is pushing an agenda, is pushing a message, you should do the self-research and use your intuition on what that media is promoting. Now, guys, we all know that the mass media is constantly pushing pornography and sexual acts, right? And so what did we do? We used our intuition to realize that, hey, wait a minute. Why are they pushing all this bullshit on us? Well, come to find out, the exact opposite of what they're pushing on us is semen retention. The exact opposite of all this sexual stuff is abstaining and being celibate. And what did we find out? We found out that this is an incredibly powerful practice. Now, in order to find the secrets to the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. Now, who said that? Nikola Tesla, a celibate his entire life. Now, guys, this is very important information. You must think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration to understand the universe better. And we take his evidence of celibacy to realize that it can have a drastic effect on your life and make you very monumental as a human in today's world. Now, he might have been a genius without all of the celibacy, but we can say, oh, well, maybe it had some drastic effect on him, right? So, guys, as you see, you start to unravel the toilet paper here. You see where I'm going? Well, I thought to myself, in order for me to completely elevate my life and bring me out of the bullshit that I used to be subscribed to, I wanted to look in terms of who were the most powerful spiritual humans in history. Now, guys like Nikola Tesla, who was celibate, guys like Michael Jackson, who were celibate, had tremendous influence. But I thought to myself, who were the most spiritual humans, the most powerful spiritual humans in history? And you may have an idea. Your brain might have just jumped to something. Well, to me, my brain jumps to the ancient Egyptians and the mystery that is still unsolved of the Great Pyramids. Now, using my intuition and some other evidence based on people who have really dived deep into ancient Egyptians, we can say that the way that the pyramids were created were otherworldly. Without the machinery that was available back then, it was otherworldly. These were powerful spiritual beings, and they were completely in tune with self and understanding of the universe. Now, we can go back and look at the ancient texts that I talk about, right? And all of this is tying into diet, so don't click away. I'm getting into the optimal diet for a human in today's world to maximize their spiritual powers and think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. And it might surprise you, so this is why I'm getting to this. But guys, we're speaking on the ancient Egyptians. Now, you have to look into what the ancient Egyptians were eating and what the people of the past were eating in order to understand that their vehicles, their bodies, were incredibly in tune and powerful and aligned, all right, to be able to create something as monumental as the pyramids, which to our knowing even today is humanly impossible. So look, guys, an animal-based diet and natural occurring fruits and honey were the prime time diets of ancient Egyptians. And tailor this diet with semen retention, you will have the spiritual power to do all of the things that you want to do, as long as you are now tailoring your mind to the proper things. Right, guys? I gotta have to... Woo! I made that way louder than I should have. I'm really sorry. But I over-exaggerated that sneeze just now. I could have been like... Anyway, that's besides the fact. So, guys, an animal-based diet, you want to get your red meats, you want to get your variety of fishes, you want to get your fats in, right? All of these things are very important. I dabble with carbs here and there. I have organic long-grain rices that I also have. But primarily I'm sticking to an animal-based diet, getting some fruits in as the natural occurring fruits, not the man-made fruits like bananas and these sorts of things, right? Kefir, all focused on gut health is a lot of what this has to be. And you might think based on the programming of what you've heard today, as I got into with the sexual programming and the porn programming that's going on today, what's being programmed a lot today? The vegan narrative is being pushed onto us more than ever. Yeah, stop climate change. Stop all the terrible, causing problems to animals and killing animals and all those sorts of things. Guys, look at the polarity scale of the vegan diet that's being pushed by mass media. It's constantly being pushed. All of these fake GMO shit that is gunking up your system is causing an incredible deterioration of your spiritual abilities. If you are on semen retention and you're following this vegan diet with all this gunk that you're just shoving down in here, guys, you are missing out on being aligned and guided to your correct mission in this world. Trust me, your gut. You've heard the feeling. Listen to your gut. If you're on that diet, man, your gut is incredibly gunked up. Your intuition is completely out of whack. And you might say, just try it, guys, okay? Look at the ancient Egyptians and look what they were eating. And understand that it is the diet for incredible spiritual prowess in this world. So, hopefully this opens some of your guys' eyes out there to what I consider the optimal diet for a man on semen retention in today's world. If anything, you want to stay away from processed foods and refined and fake added sugars. If anything, if the very least that you take away, you have to stop eating fast food fakeness. Anything that is not a whole food, you should refrain from. So, take this what you will. I have personally found through my own experience, I've been vegan, I've been vegetarian, I've done, the balanced whole food pyramid triangle stuff, and what I've found is that I feel my very best on an animal-based diet, sourcing from the correct sources, which I'm still working on. I still need to get better on with my meats, but I try organic, grass-fed, grass-finished. And I could source from a local place, which I should. I'm getting better. I'm slowly evolving. But guys, I feel vibrant. I feel energetic. I feel that the fluidity of my body is very powerful. I feel very good and ready to go into combat if need be. Yes, that's true, but also I never really think about that. That was kind of a joke. But try it out for yourself. Don't knock it till you try it. I'm not saying eat raw meat. I'm not saying go completely just meat, go completely carnivore. I'm saying a balance of honey, fruits that are good for you, that are not man-made, that are not GMO, and a hefty amount of animal-based eating. Dairy you can do as well, so make sure it's from the right source though. So I have found that this energetically has changed the game for me, right? And I was always guided to this information at the perfect time. So I feel that if you have been tuned into the video for this long, this was your confirmation. This was the information you needed to hear, all right? Remove the agenda, just as you did on semen retention when everyone was pushing porn, you went the opposite. Remove the agenda of this veganism shit and go back to your truest version that has all of your nutrients and everything in order. Your hormones are in order, man. You're perfectly balanced. All right, guys. So if you enjoyed this video, like, share, comment, subscribe. Boom.